Plans, y'all. Little change in plans. I am coming. Little change in plans. Let me start driving some. And then hopefully you can see me. I'm running behind schedule. Today is the first day of a challenge, and I'm going to invite. Uh-oh. I'm getting to the light, y'all. Give me a second. Yeah, today's the first day of a challenge. I had to get my exercise in. I wanted to go live at 9 o'clock. Oh my goodness, it's a little hazy today. Um, yeah, I wanted to go live at 9 o'clock, but I ran behind trying to get my first day of my 5K a day challenge in and talk about how we're going to lock in. So hopefully y'all. Yeah, so today's the first day of my, you know what, let me pull in here for a second so I'm not driving because I'm really not supposed to be driving and talking and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna pull in here and hopefully this light will be plenty, or maybe not. So, hey everybody, welcome Gym Nation. I wanted to go live to talk about the breaking news stories over the past week, but we're going to save that for tomorrow because I'm running behind schedule. And I know I look like I've been working out, but that's okay. I am not mad at that. I'm just trying to find some good light, y'all, and the lights are behind me and in front of me, but what I did want to quickly come on and invite y'all to follow me on my IG page, which is Kim with the Gems. I'm not really active over there, but I'm about to be active. If you are interested in locking in, yes, this is a lock-in challenge. We are going to be doing the 5K a day. So that's, 5K, that's 3.1 miles a day. And you can choose if you want to walk it, if you want to run it, if you want to do a combo, if you want to crawl, if you want to skip to Malou, whatever it is that you want to do. Listen, y'all, I'm one thing that's not going to happen is I'm not going to be fat. I am not going to be fat. And being down in the South, Lord, I done put on about 15 pounds since June. Oh Lord Jesus. And it happened just like that without me even really paying attention. And I know most of it is because I've been working out, um, which I do, rather I'm in Mexico, rather I'm in New York. I work at least get my 10,000 steps in, and then some days I add more or less. And so I wanted to come in because, this winter body, forget a summer body, but this winter body is about to be lit. And I want our health to be lit too. I cannot do all the things that I'm doing without feeling healthy. And quite honestly, I have not been feeling optimal. I haven't been feeling sick, but after working out today, oh my gosh. So if you go to my YouTube channel, not my YouTube channel, my Instagram channel, Kim with the Gems. I only have a few people over there following. I'm really just going to launch this channel as an accountability. I'm also going to launch a fitness club. So rather it's on Nike or another platform, I'm going to announce that tomorrow. So I'm going to work that out tonight when I get home. But if you are interested in doing a 5K a day challenge, and that doesn't mean every single day of the week. For me, it's probably going to mean at least 5 times a week. But it doesn't have to mean that for you. If your goal is 3 times a week, fine. And the only reason I'm saying 5 times a week is because I like to be outside when I do my 5K. We in hurricane season where I am. I may be walking in the rain some days, and that's not my favorite way to exercise, but I'm committed to doing at least 5 days of 5Ks. So follow Kim with the gems. I used to talk about health and wellness on this channel all the time. Hey, Christine, good to see you. Let me finish my thought before I forget. I used to talk about health and wellness on this channel all the time, but since November, we've been really honed in and locked in on, staying ready so we don't have to get ready. And I've kind of neglected the conversations about how important health and wellness is. And I'm gonna be, listen, oh child, oh gosh. And this is not to bash or talk about anybody, or um, it's not to bash anybody who may live in the South, but what I do notice down here, a lot of people on a lot of medications. And listen, I knock wood that as of today, I take vitamin D and, other supplements, but I'm not on blood pressure medicine. I'm not on cholesterol medicine. My levels, which I need to get back and do my physical, but the last time I got my blood drawn, my levels were pretty normal. Cholesterol was, how they say, borderline. So I was, I think, is it 105, 205? I was like 200 or 100, whatever that number is. But the crazy thing is I haven't really been eating horrible since I've been here. I've been eating so many fresh fruits and vegetables, but I have not been moving my body the way I should. I drive, or someone else is driving door to door, right? No real need to get out the car unless we're going into a restaurant, unless we're going someplace into church or something like that. And I feel it. I feel the weight of that. And I did weigh myself, and I am actually, full transparency, I'm 15 pounds, heavier than I need to be. And well, actually, I will say probably 23 pounds heavier than I need to be. Because when I came here, I would say I was about 6 or 7 pounds off of where I wanted to be. And again, I'm not one who needs to be skinny. I don't want to be skinny. I know my body type. I know what size clothes I feel good in. I know what size, or when I step on the scale, where that needs to be. And I will share all of that after so I'm going to do a 28-day, right? So a 5K a day challenge for 28 days is my goal. I encourage you to do at least 21 days, right? They say 21 days makes a habit. So let's go ahead and, try to create that habit. But I'm going to try to go for 28 days because that's the number that works for me on a whole host of different initiatives that I put together. But I had a great day out walking. And again, if you're just joining, I encourage you to join this free accountability. I'm going to be posting every day on my Instagram page. Not only my walking, I'm going to do some stretching. I think I saw Christine say, wait, Christine is Miss Stretcher, right? So I did my stretching this morning. You said today's your first day feeling well. Oh, you've been sick for 2 weeks. A cold caught you by surprise, but you still walk even though you were sick. It helped a bit. Yeah, but also don't overdo it, girl. Make sure you get back to your health. Get back to feeling better before, you go ahead and start your any heavy exertion, right? But I want us, again, as part of this movement, to focus more on our health. Listen, I'm going to continue to talk about ways we need to be actively preparing, right? No matter what that looks like. But part of that needs to include us. I could look at my face, right? My skin is fine. I don't feel like my skin is bad because I've been getting my sun days and, I've been getting my beach days in. But I could tell I feel like I'm a little bloated. I'm a little swollen in the face and other places. And we are not going to have that. But let's just say we are going to pivot from that, right? And so if you're interested, like I said, follow Kim with the Gems on Instagram. I already put a post up from the walk I did today. Got my 3.2 something. Let me see. It's like 3 point. I have to look at my watch and tell you. Anyway, you could go to the Instagram page and find it, but it was like 3.2 something miles. Um, and I didn't run because I went late and the sun was upsetting, and it was the heat from that sun. I didn't really drink that much. Matter of fact, I have a water in the car. I think I got a water in the car. I do have a water in the car. Anyway, where is my water in the car? But yeah, I didn't really hydrate today. So I was like, since I'm just getting into this, let me just do it was a little more than, no, it was a little more than casual. So it was about 15-minute miles or something like that. But I do plan to, I haven't been doing my runs. And this time last year, I did a whole 5K. So my goal is to get back into it and to bring you guys along with me. So again, I'm going to set up for people who have, let me know if you prefer Nike, if you're interested, if you have the Nike tracker, I could do that. Or I don't know if I can do a group on the iPhone activity workouts. I'll check, but let me know what you have. But follow me on Instagram, Kim with the Gems. It's a old but new IG page. I haven't been posting on that. Someone had actually hacked that page. I don't know how these Asian profanity sites got into my page, but stole my page. And I just put it back up a couple months ago. So that's going to be the page that I use to lock in from September, at least for 28 days on this 5K a day challenge. And it will probably go to something else from that. Just not sure what that is, but I want us to, summer's over. So a lot of us, okay, I done did the workout. My body was banging. I had my bikinis on and I looked good. And then we fall apart, right? Well, we're going to focus on the winter bodies now, right? We're going to plan like we got someplace spectacular to go during December. And we are going to keep, if you got there for the summer, we're going to keep your body right and tight. And if you didn't get there, we're going to get there for the winter time. So tomorrow I will be coming back with the what a week. Oh, hey, LJ. Oh, buenas noches. I say, good to see you. If Shell is with you, tell her I said hey as well. Hope you guys are enjoying Ecuador. I think they think this girl is nervous. Hold on. Don't worry, I'm not gonna bother you. They got this new rule in South Carolina. You can't get caught with the phone in your hand. So I said, let me pull over so, I don't get caught. I'm not one of the first. You have such good lighting too. So yeah, but it's unsafe around here. Yeah, no, I'm locked up. I'm good. Thank you. So yeah, your bikini wasn't bikiniing like you wanted it to, girl. Well, it can join me on the 5K a day lock in challenge. We getting our winter bodies ready, and that's what we unfortunately always focus on certain times, even I don't want to dig into that, but I want us to stay with that mindset, right? So again, rather y'all, if I have accountability or not, I mentally know how to prepare myself. For those of you who are in the 28-day challenge with me, I know there's at least 2 of you, maybe 3 of you are in here. I know how to lock in. So me locking in is not going to be a problem. The weather is the only thing here, right? With it being like I'm in the South, I'm by the coast, and it's hurricane season. I'm just hoping and praying that September is good to us. But I want y'all to, if you're interested, be part of it. I did see Casper 330. Hey girl, how are you? And I saw your message when I was in the car. I need to message you back, but congratulations. I'm gonna shout you out on my post. I believe somebody else from the Gym Nation and Flawless is also where you are, if you're still there. And y'all help me out. Is Sonia there, y'all? I think Sonia's there. She was also with me after you left, but she went back again too. So congratulations on this. I'll definitely shout you out. Hey, Moni Juliet, good to see you. Hope you are well. What Christine says, tricky time in your walks because it rains daily. Yeah. So luckily today it's chilly. See, that's the thing. It's super chilly in the morning, which may be good. So I may try to do it in the morning so this way I can run. I can, get my run on versus walking. And I will be able to hydrate first thing in the morning. I'm going to cut up my watermelon. Watermelon season's almost over. So I think this month it ends. Well, I'm sure you can buy seeded watermelons after, but the harvesting stops this month. So I got me another fresh, juicy, black seeded watermelon. I'm going to cut that up tonight and I'll hydrate with that. That's what I'll do because it's only going to be like 65 in the morning tomorrow, which may be good. So this way I can run. Yes, yes, yes. So I definitely want anyone who's interested to join me on this, lock in 5K a day. Again, your 5K a day can be a 5K 3 times a week, just more than what you're doing now and enough that it will show results, right? That's the goal. So I'm doing at least 5 times a week and I will be posting them on my Instagram page. I'm going to try to post live and in action while I'm not the whole time, but when I get to, like I said, I like to do this outdoors. So I'll, show you when I start. And then just like you see my thumbnail today is the results, right? And so I want to make sure I capture when I start, when I finish, the results, and maybe a couple seconds in between. But yeah, so this is really just to be all, hold us accountable. But like LJ just said, my 28-day challenges are no joke. Definitely worth it. Yes, Sonia's in Mexico traveling now. Okay, yes. I thought it was this week. And, well, I guess I could share. Casper just got her Mexican residency today. Congratulations. When I say just got, she got her green card today. So I am so happy to hear that. Listen, I will plug that. Whoever's listening on the back end, listen, now is the time. Now is the time to have your option B. Go ahead, sign up for a consultation. I'm sure the link is in the description, but go ahead and sign up for a consultation. I will help walk you through. I will actually, my plan is to be back in Mexico December and January, and I may be hosting a scouting trip. I just have to finish what I'm doing here before I put that out there. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, but by the end of middle of this month, I should, or this is almost the middle, the next couple of weeks, I should know for sure what days I plan to go to Mexico for my winter hiatus. So it will probably be like the 3rd week in December, and I'll probably be there through March. So if anybody's interested, go ahead, get the consultation, and then by then maybe you could have your residency as well. So yeah, but tomorrow we're going to talk about some of the news stories, right? I didn't want to. Beyonce and Jay-Z are making moves to the UK. Did they call me? I'm good. I'm in my I don't even want to call it a soft girl era. I'm in my, incognito era. I done did enough of the pomp and circumstances, celebrity lifestyle And right now I am good on that. But no, they did not call me. And if they did, I would say I'm good. Thank you for the offer, but I am good. Oh gosh, big old water bug crawling on the building over there. But anyway, yes, so my goal is to make sure that we still stay prepared. And so if you missed yesterday's live, check it out with me, Hakeem, and Andrea. And I will say this, if you plan on joining the Rain Society, don't pay for the consultations, because that's going to be a part of it, right? It's going, the walkthrough is going to be a part of it. It's going to be a group strategy call on getting residency in Mexico. So don't pay for a one-on-one if you're joining the Rain Society membership. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see who else gets their residency. Somebody else is in Merida this week. Is it this week? Oh my goodness. And she's from Detroit. Yeah, so she's supposed to be finalizing this. I believe it's this. If it's not this week, it's next week. So again, I just wanted to come on because I had promised that I was going to come on and do what a week. But I am just coming back from my working out, and then I had to run an errand. So I'm going to go run one more errand before I head in. And then tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, we're going to do our breaking news updates, child. I got to prepare for those, and I'm kind of prepared, but I just wanted to make sure I check the latest news on some of the topics that I want to go over. And, oh, you're so welcome, Casper. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Oh, tell cousin Crystal I said hello. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I can't wait to hear about this trip. I hope you have a great time. Actually, mi hermano is going there next week. No, is it next week? Yeah, next week. Yeah, he's going. They're going for him and his wife are going for their anniversary, and they had never been. And they're like, let me see what all the hype is that you be talking about. So they're going next week. But yeah, no, go ahead, hit that like button, y'all, before we head out. This was a impromptu. Let me jump in. I hate pushing back things, but listen, the focus for me right now, besides all the stuff I have to get done while I'm here, is to get my health right, because that shit will slip away without you even knowing. Like, I literally got on the scale and was like, oh, what the hell? What the hell? Because my clothes don't really fit different. I don't have most of my, the clothes that I have here, I tend to leave here, so I don't have like my newest clothes. I did buy a couple things, and everything seems to fit kind of normal, but I could just definitely tell that I need to do this 28-day challenge on myself and focus on my health and lock in. And so since there's this whole movement, this lock-in movement on social media, which I tend to do, y'all know, the Gym Nation knows. This is how we all got to know each other, child. I locked in from November through January on this platform, and that's how we all got to know each other. But, locking in is how I tend to operate. And that's how I've been operating. Like, I know how to say, okay, screw everything else. I need to make time for this. So, yeah, probably tomorrow morning I will try to, as long as it's not raining and cold, I will post on the Instagram page. So go ahead, follow me, Kim with the Gems on Instagram. And that's where we'll find out, we'll be able to communicate there, but I'm also going to host it on one of these apps. And none of y'all answered, so I don't think none of y'all want to do this with me. Yes, I have heard from WM. The client that I talked about that's in Mexico, is it this week or next week? Is maybe going to where she went, Progresso. So she helped me out with the facilitator that she used there. So I spoke to her a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, I want to say. How's the house coming along? It's on pause right now, and that's more me than Sergio. And when I say it's on pause, it's going to get finished, but I'm dealing with courts and lawyers and stuff. And it, I needed to, for my mental, I needed to focus on, and then my uncle had got, so there was a few things that had happened while I was here that made me just say, you know what, let me pause this for a minute. Probably in the next week or so, we can go full throttle. But yeah, it was a lot going on. And when you deal with contractors, you have to deal with their timing. And I didn't have the bandwidth, let's just say, mentally, to be like, okay, what time again? Okay, I was like, you know what? I need to have a fully open calendar. And then I'm also consulting people. Like I have, and not just, I don't even mean just the stuff I do on my own. I have corporate consultations as well. So I'm like, something, let me just go ahead and put that on the back burner for a minute. And then when I'm finished with the courts, wide open. So, let me see. I think that's all. I think I caught everyone. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on real quick because I had promised to come on to do the news. And, I'm a woman of my word. So I will see everybody, even though none of y'all volunteered to be part of this 5K a day challenge. That's okay. That's okay. Y'all can watch me from the sidelines. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Kim with the Gems. Y'all know I have the other platforms related to travel, but Kim with the Gems is where I'm going to hold myself accountable. Instagram is going to be my accountability partner. So yeah, so let me get out of here because this store done closed and I don't think people know it closed. So, and there's somebody pulling up and I'm going to pull out. So anyway, and they look like YNs, and I hate to say it, but they got hoodies on. I don't want to witness anything. So I'm going to say peace before, they may be coming here to work. I shouldn't have said that. They may be coming here to stock up something. Anyway, no more light. I'll talk to y'all later. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will try to do my 5K in the morning, so I will be on time. Oh, it's a full moon. Anyway, it looks like, kind of, sort of. Anyway, everybody have a good night, and I will talk to you later.